The Ad Hoc Committee investigating allegations of criminal infiltration, corruption and political interference in the justice system will today be hearing from witnesses at the Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Facility in Pretoria. Let's get to SABC News reporter Bulelani Phillip. He's there, and let's find out a little bit more detail from him. Bulelani, good morning again.
Good morning to you, Leanne, again, and to the viewers at home. Of course, not quite your usual morning here at Kgosi Mampuru Prison. Of course, the Ad Hoc Committee of Parliament investigating the allegations raised by the KZN Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, will be sitting here today and hearing testimony from the Chief Financial Officer of the South African Police Service, Lieutenant General Bulelani. Of course, we do expect tomorrow that the alleged cartel kingpin, Kete Matlala, will be taking the stand on Thursday as well, and possibly on Friday. But to check in on the preparation for today's proceedings as well as for the rest of the week, I'm joined by Singabako Ngumalo, the spokesperson for Correctional Services Department. The committee says it's all systems go as correctional services security measures for this proceedings today.
By structure and design, our facilities must be safe and secure, and we've done exactly that. So we can assure members of the public that everything will run smoothly. As soon as the Ad Hoc Committee starts with its business, it will run as per their schedule. Nothing will distract them. So as a department, we are known for being very strict in whatever that we do. But members of the public do not know what else do we do, even where our facilities can be utilized even for other gatherings. And we offer those services at reasonable rates. Even with the Ad Hoc Committee here, we are not charging Parliament for that. So this is a facility that belongs to the state. Therefore, let everybody get to enjoy it. And as correctional services, we can only be proud that we're able to host the Ad Hoc Committee, and everything will run smoothly until Friday.
There is a public participation element to these proceedings. What is the capacity, and how can the public access the venue where the sittings are going to happen?
Okay. You will see as people drive in, and those even who are walking in, the security measures are in place. People are screened, searched, and then allowed inside. And this is the first layer. There's also another layer. I will not disclose more about the security measures in place, but they are there. But I can assure those who may be interested to come and see it for themselves what Ad Hoc Committee is doing, they will see that. But I have to caution that once the venue is full, unfortunately, will not be allowing people further than the number that is expected to be inside, so that we do not disturb the proceedings.
We were talking of that this is not an unprecedented occasion of a person who is an awaiting trialist or jailed to come before a public commission of inquiry. Take us through the history that this is not an unprecedented occasion.
Yeah, some may remember back in the days, the TRC, there was one a person who was already in prison at Louis Corp, and that was Jerry Richardson. He was moved from a correctional facility to that particular commission, testified and taken back without any challenges. So even with proceedings of tomorrow, Thursday, if they finish with him on Thursday, he will then be taken back to, his cell on daily basis. And we draw what we call security plans. I cannot disclose what goes into that, but it is to ensure that everything, runs orderly, and those also get to be, appraised, to those in charge of the process, being the Ad Hoc Committee, so that they get to understand even, the limitations. This will even impact how that person will move into the venue. We know of that particular detail, how that person gets to exit. Is that person allowed even to consume anything, in that? So we're leaving nothing to chance, so that at the end of the day, no one will then say the process may have been compromised because things were allowed just to go astray. So as a department, we have to make sure that we play our part, that the venue is safe and secure, and that the person whom we are responsible for being the remandee is also able to participate without feeling otherwise.
All right, thank you so much. All the best in the security work and detail. the spokesperson for the Correctional Services Department. Of course, he told me a little bit earlier that they will be a little bit flexible in terms of the times that prisoners are actually allowed to spend time in the public domain. You'll recall that the committee normally sits up until the wee hours of the morning. And I think if it happens that they do need to sit extended times, the inmate will be allowed to be part and parcel of the proceedings. Leanne, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much, Bulelani. Looking forward to getting another update from you later.